All right, Beth Damon, congratulations on the great win. Let's just talk about your date. First, take me through that first home run there at the center field that made it a 6-0 game.
I was just looking for something away early. She missed over the inside of the plate. That was our plan, looking for the curveball. So I think just trusting the coach's approach, trusting that the dugout would have my bat, and then just going from there.
And then obviously that last swing you had there with the bases loaded, did you know it was gone?
I actually did not. I was just trying to put something in the air, get a sac fly, and then it just happened to go out, so I'll take it.
You drove in that first run on the ground there. You felt good at the plate today? How did you feel today?
I felt pretty confident, just trusting our preparation, just trusting the scout, and then trusting that my teammates had my back in the dugout. If I couldn't get it done, I knew that they were going to help me out.
Speak to that young pitcher there, Isabella Vega. She was fantastic. What did you see from your point of view catching her?
I think she did a really good job. She made some really good adjustments throughout the game. Didn't have the best start, but just came at batters and trusted her stuff.
Tell me about, obviously you guys responded quick, scored 4 in the first inning. How big was it to jump on right away?
I think it was huge. You know, we always talk about protecting the flex, and we really will emphasize that after the loss last night and then coming into today in the locker room.
Did you all feel like much more looser there once you got that lead?
Yeah, I mean, playing with the lead, you always feel a little more comfortable, but obviously, like, you want to keep tacking on runs, and we did that towards the end. We should have done a little better job within, but, you know, it was a team effort.
What's the biggest thing you've learned so far now, playing Division I college softball now over a month?
I think the biggest thing I've learned is that you really can't do it by yourself. You need everybody as your team, like just having your teammates back.
All right, Beth, congratulations on the win.
All right, thank you.
All right, Issa, congratulations. A 2-hit shutout there. Just tell me how you felt out there.
I felt good, felt comfortable, trusting in my teammates, both offensively, defensively. Yeah, felt good.
Your offense gave you 4 runs right off the bat in the first. What did you see there from your offense there?
A lot of fight, like after yesterday, like being able to come out in the first inning and score a lot of runs, like gave us some momentum that we would need to get through the game.
Did that give you extra confidence too, that you had like some run support there early in the game to kind of let you settle in?
Yeah, it definitely gave me confidence, and then also I think it gave the defense confidence. Like, we just need to shut down to get back in the dugout and do whatever we need to do on the field to get back in there and keep scoring runs.
Beth Damon, your catcher, speak to her, because obviously it's a battery mate there. You're both freshmen there. I know she's a true freshman. You're redshirt, but what's it like having her catch you?
It's so great. Beth is amazing. I mean, a home run, a 2-run home run, and then a grand slam. Like, she was on fire today. So it's just her. Like, she's a good leader out there. Yeah, she like talks to me. I'm behind the plate, and she's like keeps me in the game in control.
Did you know that ball was gone in the last inning there when she hit the grand slam?
Yeah, and I was so excited for her. Once I saw it off the bat, I was like running out the dugout.
After getting shut out for 3-0 the past 2 games for the offense, what was it like to see them step up today for you?
I'm really proud of them. It's just showing that, like, just because we got shut out before doesn't mean we're going to get shut out today. Like, today's a new day, a new opportunity. So it's just a really good example of, like, our fight and our grit out there.
What'd you learn so far this weekend here for you as a team here? Obviously, you had a setback yesterday, but you responded today. What have you learned here as a team?
Just we need to find new ways to win every single day, and then just like feed off of the energy that we do on the field, like keep the momentum throughout the game, and just continue to trust each other.
What does this team need to do to win the rubber match tomorrow to take the series?
We just need to stay consistent and like keep trusting in ourselves, and just do what we need to do on defense to get back in the dugout and score as many runs as possible on offense.
Awesome, thanks, Issa.
Of course.
Isabella, it seemed like you had 2 great pitches going for you today, a rise ball and your changeup. Any comments on those?
I just trust in my spin and trust in what Coach Bear is calling, and just doing what I have to do to once again get us back in the dugout.
All right, Coach, congrats on the win there, a strong performance. Let's start with Issa. Once again, fantastic there. A 2-hit shutout against a team that's, you know, one of the best offenses in the conference and in the country.
Yeah, you know, Issa, just when she spins that ball and uses all quadrants, she's tough to beat. And, you know, with her off speed and, again, her movement, it puts us in a really good position to be on top at the end.
Get 4 runs right off the bat, finally getting that fast start. I know that's something you've been talking to your players about, getting off to quicker starts. What'd you see there in that first inning?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, they did better with the plan. You know, we prep them for every pitcher that we face, and they did a good job attacking the plan that we were looking at and going for. So, and then to put some runs in there at the end, I mean, much better. I still think that we can clean some things up, and we talked about that. But very, very pleased with the adjustment and the bounce back from yesterday.
Beth Damon, fantastic there. 2 homers, 7 RBI, but doing it different ways. Got a quality at bat to get that first run on the board, putting the ball in play, and then her power game was a showcase there. Just speak to her.
Yeah. Beth she's a special one. She can do a lot of things. She's a great teammate. She does a great job behind the plate for those pitchers. You'll see her call timeout and get them right, even if they get a called strike or whatnot. She's really pushing them to be their best, and so I like to see how she's really coming into her own at the plate, because there's more to come from where that came from today.
You changed up the lineups a little bit. You brought in Yarnell, who I think is giving you a spark there with some quality at bats. Macy Miles gets a hit. Cunningham there with some energy there. What did you see from those 3 there in the lineup?
Yeah, we got to do a good job of using our whole team and just holding everybody accountable. We need to have better at bats 1 through 9, and they know that. And we have people in the lineup that were a good matchup to that pitcher that was going to throw today, and so I just thought it was their time. And Macy did a good job. Dina put the ball in play well, and they played good defense behind Issa. So it makes our team much better when we have competition within our team.
Coach, after 2 games of being shut out 3-0, what were your message to the team after those 2 games, and how do you feel like they acted on that today?
It was very quiet. I didn't say much message. It was kind of more of the I'm not going to give you much attention until you figure it out thing, because I think that we've talked about some of the things, and we were making the same mistakes that we've made kind of all year, and sometimes you just got to do something different to get them out of their heads. So more of like a stern, figure it out type deal. It was the message, but I don't know if we I know that we were 16 innings without scoring a run in the last 16 innings we played. So I don't know if they realize that, but it's nice to start getting going and take it into the next game.
How much are you proud of this offense for kind of stepping it up today, considering you've been keeping track of those innings? Hopefully, I don't know.
I might be a perfectionist. I'm proud of them, but I think they still have more. They're young, and they're making certain mistakes at certain times, especially when we get runners at first and second with no outs. We did that 3 times against ASU now, in last night and today. I just think with the lineup we have, that should not happen. Something should, we should put at least 1 run across. So I'm proud of them, but I expect more still, and I think that's the belief I have in them, and just how good they actually are. So
I think this is a byproduct of us still being a young team. Obviously, gotta be able to really get to drill those lessons in and be able to push them to develop.
Yeah, I mean, it's all relative. Like, we're in our 6th week now, so I feel like the freshmen should kind of feel like they're getting closer to being a sophomore, and some of our older girls, again, we don't need to act our age. Like, we know how to play this game, and we have a lot of youngsters that have played at a very, very high level, and that's why they're here. They've been very successful in their travel ball and in their high school careers, and so keeping it simple is what I think that we need to do better job of, and going for it. Why not? This team has already created history in a few different ways, and why not continue to be curious and want more?
So how do you keep the turnaround going now to take the rubber match tomorrow?
I don't know. I think I'm going to ask my 4-year-old for some advice. He usually gives me good advice now. I mean, we're going to probably see Brown again. So, and that's what I told him. Like, hey, you already know what she has. You know what you need to do. And, dominant pitching, can still get beat. But it requires some big-time discipline and some team offense, So I expect them to make those adjustments for tomorrow.
All good?
Oh, one more?
Isabella, was
Yes.
doing so well pitching. Did you sense at the beginning that like her rise ball and she had a fabulous changeup? Could you sense that those pitchers were doing so well at the beginning?
Yeah, I think, with her, she's had some really good starts and kind of come out dynamite in her last, I would say, 3 or 4 starts. With her, what I really, really liked today is she got stronger as the game went on. And so you're starting to see her like really come into her own. She's starting to take more of a leadership role. I hear her being more vocal, and that's all a mindset, right? So she's one. All of our pitchers do a really good job of putting in that extra work in the weight room and conditioning and whatnot. And she's one that's definitely putting money in the tank to continue to get better as the game goes on. So that's what I was really pleased with today.